No, absolutely, Rahul. And very briefly, even though, of course, I applaud Dr. Shashi Panja for saying what she had, and thank you for saying that. I do not want to waste my breath on criticizing or being critical of the Congress, because it really is condemnable what my good friend Lokesh Jindal was insinuating, talking of the mutiny in the Sikh regiment in the wake of 1984 on Operation Blue Star. That is totally condemnable, and his statement that by way of marriage there is an alliance between ex-army chief and ex-Pakistan army chief, that is totally condemnable.
I never said that.
But I don't want to do that.
Allow me to say what
the point is, Lokesh, please don't interrupt. I don't have enough time. I beg you, Lokesh, please don't do that. Lokesh, I did not interrupt you. You know, this is unfair. I've been waiting for 40 minutes. Everyone heard you.
You said exactly what you said.
What was the marriage
no one
alliance?
interpreted it. You said why did Sikhs end up from the army joining Khalistan movement? It was shameful. It was not right. Foresight. Your problem is foresight, not eyesight. It's foresight, not eyesight. Let me tell you.
Yes, as citizens, I think all of us should criticize the ruling dispensation. And here I want to ask very simple question to my good friend Shehzad, my brother Shehzad. 2 points very quickly. Number one, as I've already said, the BJP had no reason to not only trumpet this scheme but take credit for it. The army, the armed forces should have come up, launched exclusively the scheme, answered everything here. Because I'll tell you what has happened now. The brochure that was supplied to everyone on the day of the launch of Agniveer did not have these 7 points that the government is now saying was already there and deliberated during the 1.5 years. You look at the brochure. These 7 SOPs are missing. Like we will give 10% reservation in MOD, we will give 10% to this, we will give UGC. All those points are missing, Shehzad.
Yeah, okay.
So obviously those are an afterthought. BJP should not have come in here. This was exclusively an armed forces thing. Because this 10 seconds, Shehzad. 10 seconds.
Please go ahead.
If an engineering body, Shehzad, yeah, please just hear me out 10 seconds. Thank you. Of course, absolutely. If an engineering body wants to induct engineers, does it want political interference? You have NEET exam. Do politicians come in and tell the doctors, भाई ये exam पूछो? तो भाई आर्मी और डिफेंस फोर्सेस का अपना एग्जाम है, उनको करने दो ना. बीच में क्यों आ रहे हो?
Very humbly, Anand, the announcement was not made by the BJP. It was made by the Raksha Mantri, and the Raksha Mantri in the hierarchy of our defense establishment leads the team, and along with him were the generals, the armed forces chief, the chiefs of the 3 forces. But the Raksha Mantri also said on day 1 that this is not the final announcement. There will be more announcements to come as far as this is concerned. And when a government stands visibly and physically with the armed forces saying that we have got your back, this is the difference. In 2611, Manmohan Singh said, sorry, madam is not allowing me to do anything, therefore we can't take on Pakistan or those terror camps. Today this government says, yes, we will stand by you, whatever are your demands, OROP to National War Memorial, to Apaches, to to defense corridors, to Atmanirbharta, to increasing the budget. We will stand by our armed forces. We are not one bit ashamed by it.